Hey everybody, how's it going? It's me, Space Jace. What's up? Hey, welcome in, welcome back, second best moth. You know what? You are our first best moth here, as far as I'm concerned. Uh, yeah, thank you. Welcome in. Trying to figure out why our mascot did not read out our last follow, but I guess she just knew that was a spam bot. So, look at her. She's so smart. She deserves pets. Hopefully she reads the real follows after this. Um, right. Yeah, we like to give her the head scritches. We start every stream with little head scritches for Sky, our little lovely mascot, our little ermine mascot, our stoat, who is the goat. Anyways, starting stream late. I have been tired today. I had a hard day at work, and this sounds it's ironic because I just didn't do anything. I just had nothing to do. I had like a few minor tasks to do, and like I started this new job like a year ago as a software engineer at like this place, and like I'm stuck on a team that does a lot of support related things. So a lot of, hey, why is this number not matching that number? Why is like this report look like this and stuff like that? And so instead of doing a lot of writing code, I'm chasing down a lot of things. Yeah, soul killingly boring kind of, but also anxiety inducing because I'm not doing anything and like I need to do things so that people see me working and I, continue to have this job. And it's like most of the stuff I work on is like a lot of like I need to ask somebody else how to do this and then they just kind of do it. And I just sit in a Zoom call watching someone else work a lot of the time and it's like I need to be doing things. I want to be doing things and I'm just like ugh, but I don't know. The company I work at, I it's a paradox of this like they pay well and they have some generous like policies, good benefits, um lots of free food every Friday, which is great. Trying to get people in the office. And like it's overall a good place to work, but some of it's just killing me. Like the project I'm on is just like it's all my like senior developers and other teammates are usually like really busy. Like we constantly have like urgents coming in, and like I've got my little thing I'm working on, and I can't make it any further because like, oh cool, I'm working and I have to work with this obscure like thing that nobody else has touched before, or like agents that I need someone to show me how it works, and like no one's available to. And then when they do, we find a bug in it and it doesn't work. And like now I'm sitting in a Zoom call watching them fix the bug and like trying to follow along and help, but it's kind of like you can't like two coders on like one bug and one of them's not familiar with the code at all. It's just like I just ugh. But the other thing is like I'm starting to hate the tech industry because everyone is hyped on this. Everyone's drinking the generative AI Kool-Aid, and I hate it. Like, there's some neat things that ChatGPT can do, kind of. But like, we got one project where they want us to like take our knowledge base and plug it into ChatGPT so we can ask that questions. And like, as far as everything I've seen, ChatGPT doesn't work that way. Like, it's meant purely to be like a chatbot. It's really interesting how it works in that it can like take, language and string together words that look like a person wrote them, but that's all it does. It doesn't have anything to check for accuracy. It doesn't tell you that it doesn't know the answer to something. If it doesn't, it just makes stuff up. It regularly will just give you wrong information. And like I don't know if that's a great idea for this. Like a better use of our time would maybe have someone going through it and using like generative AI to help with like the format and make it generally like look better or like readability. But of course, you could also just hire a technical writer and someone with expertise for that, without relying on software that is built upon unfathomable amounts of theft. Like right now, they're getting sued by the New York Times because, hey, they scraped a ton of New York Times articles. And guess what happens when you ask ChatGPT things that are pertaining to some of the subjects of those articles? Is it copies directly from them because it's basically a plagiarism machine. And then, of course, our like one of our company's owners, we have bi-weekly meetings that they have like everyone at, and he's really head first into AI. Um, and yeah, he's putting AI images and like everything in all of his presentations now. And we're gonna have weekly lunch and learns on generative AI. And like, I love art. I've been into art ever since I really got into animation, like anime as a teen, and I started following a ton of artists on like Twitter like ages ago. And I think I'm up to like 700 artists or something that I follow across social media. And like none of them are okay with AI because it is based entirely off of stolen work with the intent to replace artists. Like these companies are like made by, funded by billionaire venture capitalists who their goal is to replace artists with this. They want to basically have a monopoly on the creation of media, at least in a way that is profitable, right? A lot of it is for like the attention economy, like how everything in social media now is trying to grab your attention. That's why YouTube Shorts exist and why you've probably found yourself like, you know, you look at a YouTube short and like it's an hour later and you realize you've scrolled through like a dozen of them, and you can probably, or like you've been scrolling through them constantly and you can probably remember fewer than like a dozen that you actually watched because like it's just there to grab your attention and hold it. But in order to do that, they need content, which I've been trying to not use, describing things that like streamers and musicians and artists and everyone does as content, because that is how like these companies see it. It's just, it doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter if it's quality. They just want it there to put in front of your face, and they need more of it, and they want to do it without having to pay people to actually create it. And that's where a lot of the generative AI stuff comes in. And it's awful. Like, it's based on a horribly on ethics. A lot of it's just straight up theft. It is replacing jobs that people genuinely want to do. Art is something that is like being like just creativity and creating in general is something that is like fulfilling to the human soul. And like we're automating that away instead of like, I don't know, the lithium mines that like we're paying, or something, not even paying people to dig up like the stuff that all of our tech relies on. Like we're keeping those, but we're getting rid of like things that are actually fulfilling to people, that like because to me like art it's not just pretty pictures. Like it matters to me like that it was made by a person, that this person had something to say. Like the best games that I've played, the best movies that I've watched, the best books that I've read were made by people who like very clearly had something to say, or at least ideas they wanted to explore that were personal to them. And like AI doesn't do that. But like, I don't know. It's just turning everything into like the goal with a lot of this is just turn content into the slurry so we can keep going and trudging along at our 9-to-5 jobs where we get more and more efficient, but keep having to work more and more. Yeah. Yeah, Starry Night ChatGPT isn't worth as much. No. And like, but it's okay. We have these little content churning things that in our downtime can give us these little dopamine hits, and that'll keep us going. But even like that's garbage, because like all of our algorithms and stuff are made to push stuff that makes us upset. Like so many problems with social media is like the algorithms focus on engagement. They don't care that it's like, they don't care if you like it. They just want you engaged with it. If something has a lot of comments, it doesn't matter if it's garbage, if it's inaccurate, if it's dangerously inaccurate and spreading disinformation. Hey, there's a lot of comments going on. That means more eyeballs on our thing. That means good. It's just this capitalist line go up. Line must go up. It doesn't matter what the line represents. It must go up kind of thing. And growth for the sake of growth. And it's like, no, we should be using our technology to try and like reduce suffering in the world, automate away like the tedious, awful stuff, the stuff that's backbreaking, and using that time we gain back from that instead of being like, oh, now I can churn out 40 reports in a week instead of just one that would took all week like a decade ago. And be like, no, I can churn out one report and be done for the week and go home and create art and do things that are fulfilling to me. And I don't know. It's just frustrating because like I see like so many people who are being hurt by like AI art. So many people that had stuff stolen from them, and I gotta work with like a guy that owns the company that wants to show off his shitty like mid-journey fucking thing of the dude playing chess, but all the chess pieces are fucked up and the chessboard is like wonky and wrong. Um, Also, just the absolute. I'm sorry. This is starting as a rant, but I just gotta like get some stuff out. You gotta get the poison out sometimes. Just the fucking gall of when there's literally the Actors Guild is striking of using a generative AI to depict an actor who is like would tell you that you're a piece of shit for using that. Um, while actors are like striking, and not even like, and it's not just big actors; it's all the actors. It's the small bit actors, extras, people that like need regular jobs to put food on the table because they're not famous, are striking because they see the danger in like this generative AI stuff and this being able to like take a person's likeness and own it in perpetuity and just use that and throw the person away, for like a nominal fee. We'll pay you like $25 and we get to scan you in. Yeah. It's bad when the rich actors. Yeah, there's a good amount of rich actors that are generally like care about the craft and the other people in the industry. Because even like big actors, like they still work with like a lot of the little people, and like especially if like you're an actor that's doing stunts, like you got to trust your lives to those people. Like you better be respecting them, But yeah, like it's a whole industry with lots of different people in it. But like just the complete lack of awareness of what's going on in the world and the gall to like be using that, but as well as the fact that like I know the guy absolutely fucking loves The Big Lebowski. I've never seen that movie. I'm sorry. I should probably see it at some point. I hear it's good, but like this is a core piece of art that has shaped you as a person, and you don't respect the people who made it. Yeah, I know. There are a lot of movies I need to see. It's on the list. Unfortunately, the list is in my mind, and I have ADHD, so we'll get to it. But yeah, I just need to vent. I don't know if it's the place that I work at or if most of the tech industry is coming like this, because part of it is I work at a place that's like contracts out to other companies, so like they're really into tech and always trying to be on the cutting edge, and it's like ugh. I don't want to have to try to explain to the person that owns the company that like why generative AI is so awful. Because like I've talked to like people that are tech bros that are really into it, and it's like talking to a brick wall. I don't know. I'm not a people person. I'm good at ranting into the void. But anyways. Yeah, so I'm at just a really stressful day. I'm just a stressful day of not doing a lot and being really frustrated, upset, and wondering where I'm gonna be in the future. Because like, I'm a software engineer. That's what I can do, but it's been getting harder for me in the last couple years. I think I just have been getting worse with things like ADHD. I don't think they joined the board at Block Cup. I don't know if he owns any NFTs. Fortunately, he's not our CTO anymore. He's gone to like a different position that's still like the vision of the company going forward, but we have a different CTO who is at least skeptical and is like, hey, yeah, the tech industry, like the big things that said we're going to be amazing in the last few years were like AI, NFTs, and metaverse. And hey, look, those other things didn't pan out, did they? So I don't know where we're going, but I don't know. It's everything going on in the tech industry and agile development or pseudo agile stuff that we do, where it's just there's always constant work to be done. There's very little downtime whatsoever. It's just more and more, always something more on the board to grab. You got to grab something off the board and just go do it. And it's like, I'm getting tired. And I don't know what to do. Because, like, it's... I don't know. Nothing else pays well. Right? Like, I'm very fortunate to be at a job that, like, I can sit on my ass and do nothing for, like, a whole day and I'd not immediately get fired. And that, you know, has a lot of benefits and perks to it and pays me well. Welding. Yeah. Just become a welder. Or I just need to get a few thousand more people watching this stream regularly and giving me money to play video games, and I'll be set. Speaking of games, we should probably get into ours. I'm playing Jusant. We do some relaxing climbing. I hope the sound is working. Where's my sound? Oh. My sound dock is missing. Oh, no. All right, pardon me 1 second. We have technical difficulties. Please hold your let's goes. I apologize. Roll it back. For some reason, switching from one monitor or two monitors to one monitor, the floating docks in OBS get lost. I need to go find the audio one. Hold on. Okay. Hello, audio mixer. Okay, great. Hold on. I have to switch the monitor over faster than it changes. Oh, God. Oh, God. Hold on. Mascot, tell him what the deal is.
Scuff is part of the brand.
Thank you. Scuff is part of the brand. Ah. Okay. All right. Dock the audio mixer. Revert the changes. Okay. We're back. We've brought the audio mixer with us. It's now on the correct monitor and visible. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Jusant's still on the screen. Good. Video game. Oh. Okay. Audio. Not there. Pardon again. Windows always resets sound settings for some reason. I hate it. All right. Yeah, my goodness. Thank you for bearing with me in these trying times. All right. All right. Sound capture. Properties. Listening to the device. Going through game. Okay. Hello? No. Oh, not you. We're gonna have. Yeah, don't look at that. Don't look at it. Don't load my desktop. I mean, there's nothing there, but I'm doing 2 PC setup because this was chugging my laptop last time. What is going on? Audio. Why is the default audio an Oculus Rift headset that's not even plugged in? What? Windows. What are you? Okay. Game should have audio now. Okay. We have sound. Okay, cool. We're Or what? Hold on. All right, we're almost 40 minutes into the stream. We have started the game, and it is functioning. Oh, okay. This game is very pretty. Look at that seamless title screen to gameplay. Yeah, I brought work home in my brain. I mean, technically, like, I work from home most days, so there's a lot of work at home. It's one thing, though, is, like, I don't ever do any work outside of work hours. I'm pretty good at turning stuff off and leaving it. And not checking emails or anything like that. Alright. Our buttons. We gotta jump. There we go. Alright. Oh, yeah. This game is fun. But yeah, I started streaming, like, because I was just exhausted and, like, just lied down and took a nap after eating dinner and was just doom scrolling for longer than I should have. But, I was gonna play Metal Gear Solid 2 tonight, and I'm just like, I don't have time anymore, and I just want something to relax. And this is a very, like, kind of relaxing, chill kind of game. And it's very pretty. There's something down there. Yeah. Ooh, service memo. The old canal is finally clean and locks 4 to 7 have been serviced. In all my time as a water surveyor, I have never seen the water level this low, but at least I was able to give the canal a good clean. Let's just say it was about time. Yuck, yuck, yuck. I've never been this filthy in my entire life. Off the clock for this sleep. Until next time, Ida. Ourselves up a bit. This game is very pretty. I love this visual style. Oh yeah, this is nice running on the gaming rig. Let's make sure we got everything turned up. I don't think I messed with it much. Maximum. Cool, 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 cool. That's right, I did. There we go. We have... Yeah, okay. Oh boy. Interesting. Oh. Ah. All the sparks. Jump to be carried. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Neat. Okay. That's gonna be this chapter's mechanic, I think. There we go. What do we got here? Doesn't look like we can interact with it. Like there was something up there? I don't know if we can... Maybe there's something over there. It doesn't look like we can grab that. Alright, then. Oh, now there's... Oh. Ah, we can use our hands. We can use our hand to turn things and climb. It's weird that, like, doing nothing all day is incredibly tiring. But it's probably also because I was, like, doom scrolling Twitter for a lot of it. Right. Ooh. Oh, we got another cairn, I think they're called. Rock pile. How does that not pull over? Oh, we got the show me where to go button. And we've got the hug our friend button. Oh, look at him. That thing is so cute. Oh. There we go. Oh, I see. Something this way first. Huh. Oh, this game is so much amazing, like, environmental world building. It's so cluttered. I love it. There's so much stuff. Like, the graphics seem kind of simplistic at first glance, but, like, the world is so detailed. There's just so much detail in the amount of stuff. Like, everything feels very, like, placed very intentionally by hand. Just amazing, like, environmental world building. Am I being, like, fine. I thought the model was getting a bit jerky. We're good. Workshop here. Ooh. Tapestry. Okay. Interesting. Ooh. We got something. Logbook. 12 octave, 2, 6, and 8 primes after the Jusant. To the peaks I go, come what may. From chasm to salt marsh I make my way. To the peaks I go, come what may. To find my true love again one day. To find my true love again one day. Up in the clouds I went astray, from ravine to frozen pass and gray. The clouds watch me as I make my way. Will I find my true love again one day? Will I find my true love again one day? Saul was singing that to himself as we gathered lichen for hot drinks. I asked him to repeat it to me later. When he was young, Saul would hear the old woman singing the song. Let's just say he's not as young as he used to be. The clouds watch me as I make my way. To him, it's confirmation. The song is a map. Following the words will lead us to the palace. Met didn't say a word, and she can usually out-chatter Weavebeak. We returned empty-handed, but it felt good to be on the climbing as trio again. Like when we first set out on our climb, everything was so much simpler back then. Later, Met told me she's tired of this expedition. She's sick of all the water and the cloud stuff. She doesn't believe it anymore. Or not enough. She doesn't know what to do. Return to low tide? Is there even anyone left there anymore? She dares to ask questions I merely write down. If balance were real, why would they stay in the clouds? Could they be stuck here because the cycle stopped? Or is it their presence stopping the world from waking up? And what am I doing on this hunting expedition? I miss my lighthouse. Is Highfield's old sundial in someone's thoughts too? One place for the ocean and another for the sun. Are there others? No one seemed to be paying these old shipwrecks from another era much notice. We've gotten used to them by now. If we've forgotten that, what else have we forgotten? It worries me to see Met withdraw into her shell more and more with each step, but she's still climbing. Come what may, Bianca. So a lot of these shipwrecks were here before even these people were here. So the world was even wetter before. No, ooh, we got ourselves another one of these. We do have the gallery here. Okay, so we actually get little things with each of these, I just noticed. Each morning the waves carry in the day. For as long as we remember, we dance the dance of tides. In the night the stars tell tales. The firelight warns us, warms us. We laugh, we dream. The stories of days to come and days gone by. At your sides I want to stay. With you adventure is never far away. Ready to draw us into the fray. Oh, at your sides I want to stay. Don't send me away, I pray. The sea rises and falls. You are still here on my return, anchored, acrid earth. You are the earth that grounds me, my journey, my family. If you fall, we rise together. These are two faces? We were to meet at the solstice, to dance in the cold mist. I watched the night cry, and I told you goodbye. Oh, oh, that sparks. Ah. Kill them. Jump against the wall. Not working. Oh, there we go. Oop, all right, we need to go a little higher. There we go. Huh. All right. Oop. Oh, see, I love this stuff. There's just a little alcove here with a door. The worlds look lived in. Something up there. Something here. Interesting. Oh, a crank. A door. Huh. Alright. Press here. And yoink. Okay. Climbing up the ladder. Hey, Mama. Sadri asked me to clear out the cellar so they could store their furniture here. And I came across some old clothes that must belong to Grandpa. They don't look like anything we were here, anyway. They don't look like anything we wear here, anyway. I had to throw them all out. Some sours had made their nest in them and chew them all up. I wonder what it was like up there, the storm. Did you ever go back? You said it drove Grandpa completely crazy, but I never got a chance to talk to him about it. No, he never talked much about anything. The old man wasn't the chattiest of folks. The wind picked up. I don't remember how old I was. I could barely stand on my own 2 feet. That was a long time ago. When a storm like that came along, I wasn't allowed to go outside. I wasn't allowed to do much, come to think of it. Those were different times, eh? Then everything stopped. The part you know? But up there, oh, the raging storm stuck. The wind howled and howled. It was enough to drive you mad. We couldn't live up there anymore, you see, so we came down here. And now there's talk of climbing down again. Will it ever end? So they've been going up and down with the tides. That was just for this. maybe. I don't think I can make that jump. What's this? Nope. Drop down. Hmm. Yeah, I think we go back down this way. Yeah, I think that was. So I guess back down. This button. Ah. Back to this. Ah, I see. We'll take the high road this time. Right? Yeah. Float. Oh, we don't float as well. Okay. Here we are. The climbing mechanics in this game are really satisfying. Oh. There we go. Alright. Okay. Okay, we can grab here. And jump. There we go. Alright. Oh, I watched the first episode of the Pokemon Concierge, a stop-motion Pokemon show on Netflix, and it is absolutely gorgeous. I love, like, stop-motion animation. I love, like... just the craft in that is so amazing. I love, like, everything's made out of real physical stuff, you know? And you can see it and how it is. You're going to watch it? Yeah. I've only watched the first episode, but it was good. I mean, it's a cute, fairly simple show, but, like, I just love seeing the stop-motion animation and the, yeah, it's just visually beautiful, fun, relaxing, happy, uplifting show. It's so absolutely cute. Oh, hey, we made a thing bubble. Look at that. Look at us. I thought it was CGI at first. Yeah? Yeah, I was kind of wondering at first, but I did see, like, some, like, behind-the-scenes stuff, and it is, like, proper stop motion, which is so cool. And, like, it's interesting, like, 3D animation has its roots in, like, you know, stop-motion animation, because it's, you know, modeling 3D things and moving them around, kind of puppeteering them a bit. Ooh, there's, oh, so this is probably where we go up. Ah. I didn't recognize the climb point here, but yep. With, CGI, you've got the benefit of, like, being able to set keyframes and have the computer figure out a lot of, like, the tweening kind of animations. But, like, there's something to having, like, real physical things. Yeah, the lighting is beautiful. Save point here. Shake off our hands. I think. Oh, nope. Those are not the buttons. Don't have anything there. Oh, left. Okay, go left. Oh, drop, and up. Okay. Okay. Where to go from here? Maybe we can get these guys. And they won't follow us. Float this way. Nope. Yes, we will have to maybe try a jump. There we go. Okay, we got it. It was just a jump. Ooh, we gotta pull this guy down. Alright, that's our shortcut back. We need to go back up. Okay. Oh my goodness, hello, little friend. Logbook, 13 octaves and 1/3 out of the Jusant. We docked for a while at home of an old local farmer gal. To him, always having a wall within reach and a roof over your head is comforting. A feeling of safety you don't get in the open air. He made me laugh. The sky? No thank you. I saw it once and it made me dizzy. Gal seems to be all alone in the world, but he can't bring himself to leave the tower. We don't have to ask twice for him to tell us about water. He mainly remembers the sound it made when he was just a tadpole, as he put it, and the silence that followed the drought. He spoke of full canals and waterfalls, of mud and pruny skin. And I was the only one listening. In the light of the glowing mushrooms, people's faces were exhausted, but their eyes were bright. The entire group hung onto every word. Who will listen to these stories once we're gone? We ended up staying at the farm, delaying our departure just a little longer. There's no shortage of excuses. Gal's farm needed extra hands. There was a building frame to repair, spare parts to track down, ropes to replace. It felt good to be working on something concrete, rather than wearing myself out into interminable climb chasing after legends. Probably the same feeling that keeps me carving my little sculptures. When it was time to leave, Met stayed behind. There was no need to explain. The group understood. All of us were secretly hoping to stay at Gal's farm. Well, I was. But I guess I'm still holding out a glimmer of hope for this expedition. Saying goodbye to Matt was probably the hardest thing I've had to do since I started this climb. I don't know if I feel like writing anymore, or have the energy to. Goodbye, maybe. Bianca. Aww. Jen, are you still around? How are things out there? Still no rain? I hosted a group from your part of the tower here, off chasing clowns and whatever's in them. We had a great time, and I got a new housemate out of it, too. A youngster who reminds me of you. It'll be nice having two of us to run what's left of the farm. Hey, old man, great to hear from you. And I might, and I'm glad to know you're in good company. Cass and I are actually just talking about the odd jobs I used to do. It's been a while now since the harvest, hasn't it? When I think back to it now, it seems crazy how many people would come would come help you pick the sparkle shrooms. Well, mostly because of the pies you'd make them for a snack time. You know, you never did give me the recipe. Mm. Hmm. Calendar? What is that? Which way are we going? That way. Hmm. Oh, there's more up here. Ooh, right there. Yep. That's not it at all. Rest. Rest again. I'm looking for okay, there we go. There we go. A little swing. What is that? Oh, and we also woke up the plant. Fantastic. All right, where to next? Huh. Ah, we went the lower path. Ah! Shoot. I let go of the controller. It's my motion. I've got lights on a motion sensor in here. And they were going out, and I let go of the controller to wave to wake them up because they were turning off. Okay, come on. We got this. Oh, I don't think I've shared this yet with anyone on stream or on social media or anything yet. I don't want to count my chickens before they're hatched, but I have found an artist to do a new model for me, a new 3D model. I've had a design for a while, and I've been trying to get like an artist for it, and finally found someone who had commissions open and were ready to do it. They said they're so yeah, really excited to hopefully be moving forward with that. Now. We've got a few other assets and stuff. Can't wait to see. I can't wait to see it either. Well, like I'm excited. I don't think my design artist has posted her work yet. I think she was yeah, kind of like didn't want to spoil the debut or anything, but or the surprise. But I mean, I don't have anything with her or with the model artist to specifically keep it a secret, so. And I don't mind if people see it before I debut, but I also would like to get some more assets and stuff for the stream. I gotta put stuff together because there's an artist that I want to commission for starting and ending screen, and then I might look at seeing if I can get like an overlay done as well. I kind of want to try and figure out like a good aesthetic that kind of matches what I want to do. Okay. Got anything here? Grab. Yep. Okay. That'll do it. Okay, good. We got a checkpoint. Fantastic. Oh, I love the lizard. Is that a lizard riding a lizard? They got like a hump on its back? What is that? Oh, it's gone now. feel like this game's like level design has some really great pacing to it. Like, there's these nice little long, like tricky segments, and then you get like a short little one like that to just kind of like give you a little bit of like, yeah, it's a bit of a climb, but it's an easy one, you know? Keeps things moving, makes the world still feel filled in, but you're not constantly getting like harder and harder challenges thrown at you. Sometimes you just get a little thing, you know, bit of a break. And they got like a little rock. There, that lizard up at the center there. Got like just a little like a rock frill on his head. A rock mohawk. No, we got. Yeah. Help us, bug. Just literally thinking that it reminds me of A Tale of Two Brothers. You know, I kind of can see that. I haven't played that game. I've watched some people play it. But, like, it's got kind of a similar vibe to it, I think. Yeah. And, like, yeah. Like, good, like, kind of puzzle-ish, simple kind of game with, like, good pacing to it. And we just go... And then what? Oh gosh. Alright, I should put a python there. There we go. Alright, rest, shake it out, shake it out. Oh, back over here, and then we got a rest point, so... There we go. Alright, let's get on here. Get our stamina back. Alright, let's see where we're going. Jump! Hello? Nope. Alright. Thank you, bug friend. There we go. Ah! We are. Alright, we're up. There's something there, though. Ooh. Probably gonna be something down that way. Probably. Something this way, too. It also paces out the storytelling well enough, too. Because, like, I hate it when games just give me a bunch of text to read very frequently. When, especially, like, when, like, I'm really into the gameplay and want to play more. And it's like... This does a good job of spacing out, like, the journal entries. This morning, I forgot to put lichen in my drink, but drank it anyways, and then cried tears of joy because my toast was so delicious. I'm so wound up I can't get anything done. I don't know if I should blame the drought, the evacuation that started, or the end of the world. Anyways, I've got mushrooms to grow. Now that's a mood. I am so stressed out. It might be because, you know, there's a bunch of bad stuff going on. The world is literally ending. Oh crap, I got mushrooms to grow. Oh, never mind. Oh yeah, well now we're over here. Interesting. Ooh. Oh, look at that. This game is pretty. Life anew the rain. An army of drops converge into surging torrents. The rain swells the earth, plunges into the ocean. Life anew the rain. Hmm. Oh, look at it. Oh, this game is pretty. All right. Cave City. Take a screenshot. Oh boy. I'm putting a lot of trust in this old zip line. Bonk. Something this way? The use of color in this game is just gorgeous. Oh, we got something here. Oh, ooh, shell. I love that there are just moments that just let you stop and just take in the scenery from like a cinematic view. These little moments here, just take in the sounds and listen in the sights. You get like this echo of what this place used to be. It's really cool. I love it when art will take a break and give itself room to like breathe and just be like, hey, look how amazing this is. Look and listen to this. Right? Like I love the Ghost in the Shell movie. The original Ghost of the Shell. Because like halfway through the movie, there's just a part where it's just like nothing's really happening. It's just following a boat through the city, and with music playing, and it's just taking the scenery, taking this world, taking this artistry. It's absolutely gorgeous, and I love it. Abzu does the same thing, and I have those sceneries as my background. I've played a bit of Abzu. That is a very beautiful game, yes. That's one. I need to put that on my Trello board as like maybe something to play once in a while when I'm just feeling like I need to just relax and, need something that doesn't require a ton of brain power or action. Say no to locks. Water and people should be able to flow freely. We can't deny the many for the sake of the few. In the current crisis, it's our duty to stand in solidarity with living things. To confine the water is to confine us all. Regular information sessions at the market canteen. The Whitewater Collective. Ooh. They had discourse back in the day. Fantastic. Oh yeah, that's where it just was. Oh, the shadows. That's so cool. We're platinuming DS right now, watching your stream. DS Dark Souls? Is that... Death Stranding? What's DS? The Nintendo DS? I love those. Community Canteen. Upcoming activities. Permanent team to fight water insecurity. Death Stranding. Ah, nice. I love that game. Fundraising dinners for the Whitewater Collective. Repair workshop. All items accepted. Canteen will now open 1 prime earlier to reduce overcrowding. Pay what you can. To help in the kitchen, arrive early in the sleep. All help welcome. Ah, the DSi and the 3DS. Nice. I had a DS Lite. I had the original DS, and I traded in for a Lite, and then I got a 3DS, and then traded that for a new 3DS. First console, really. Nice. The first one I had was the original Game Boy. I got the pack-in with Tetris. We got the Game Boy with Tetris, and then we also got Kirby's Dream Land. And this was when I was really young, so my parents bought it. Like, my mom bought it. And, I was kind of like, oh, yeah, the Game Boy and Tetris. I love this. This is great. And my mom was like, we should maybe get, like, another game. Like, oh, okay. And, like, yeah, Kirby's Dream Land looks neat. Like, but I was excited to play Tetris. Because I was a dumb kid and didn't really know what it was, and I thought it was, like, gonna be, like, an action, like, shooting game. And, man, when I found out it was blocks, I was so glad we got Kirby. And looking back now, I mean, Tetris is fun, but like as a kid, I was like, I want the cool games where you run around and you do things, and no one comes by anymore. I haven't sold a single flower. Should I switch careers? But I don't know how to do anything besides taking care of plants. I might as well write poetry, right? Or at least try to, at least. Roses are red, violets are blue. But where has everyone gone to? Yeah. Oop. We got some of those things again. So beautiful. Yeah, I love Death Stranding. The only thing is I got frustrated near the end. Because it felt like it was dragging on forever. And I think part of it was me is just I'm ready to be finished with this game and I want to like just mark it off as complete. And I was streaming it and it's like, okay, cool, we could probably finish this tonight. And now it's like, this is going on. It's like 1 in the morning. Why is this game not over yet? Why did they put all of the plot at the end of the game? But I really love the gameplay of it, and I can't find the last few peppers to max connection. Scouring the wiki right now. Yeah, for real. Yeah. Like, okay, what do we got? And make this jump. We got it. Ooh. I was playing Death Stranding Director's Cut as well. I don't know if that was longer or what the difference between the regular version is. But yeah, it just kind of kept going. And then I really did not like the stealth section. Like, I think you got the segment where you're going all the way back from Edge Knot City to like where you start, and between them there's one like stealth section where you're like with what's his face? Mads Mikkelsen's character. I'll get to that. And the fact you had to sneak up on him multiple times. Like, for each segment. There are like 3 segments. More features and more buildings than the original. Okay. But, yeah, that stealth section... Because, like, I think, yeah, there were, like, 3 or 4 segments to it. I think 4. And each one you had to, like, sneak on. We had the Higgs boss fight. Or not the Higgs. Was it Higgs? No, Mads Mikkelsen's character. What was his name? But yeah, like... And if you failed, you had to start the whole thing over, and it's just like... I'm not a fan of stealth, because I'm not good at being patient and going slow. And then, having to redo segments that I've done before already just drives me insane. Hmm. Especially like when it's like also it just feels like okay, I've done this part and now it wants me to do it more. And it's like, did we supposed to go this way? Right, like really, if you sneak up and got a stealth takedown on him, it should end that segment. But you have to do it 3 times. Or you get caught and you just get in a shootout and hope you don't get overwhelmed. Okay. Cliff, that's right, Cliff. Cliff Unger. Oh, there. Maybe we can. We can get that. That's what I was missing. I went in guns the whole way because I just don't like stealth, and that worked. Oh, maybe I should have tried that. Like, and it felt so out of place. Like, so much of the game is like, about connecting people and exploring and like traversing the terrain and all of that. That like, just your big section, like the middle of like your big finale, you break it up with something that just is frustrating and repetitive and really isn't the core of what your game is. It's just like, it just didn't work for me. Still glad I played it. One of my favorite games I've played. And, do we want to go up or do we go left? Reconnected with BB. Yeah. But I'm still looking forward to Death Stranding 2. It'll be exciting to play. Oh, what was it? I saw an interview the other day. Oh no, I saw something like talking about, like, I guess an interview Kojima had done when he was talking about. Well, that's just another way to get there. Huh. The new game he debuted at the Game Awards. I'm forgetting the name of it now, but nice. But the new game that he debuted at the Game Awards, that he was saying he wanted to make it something unique and innovative in like the same way that Boktai, The Sun Is in Your Hand was. Which, if you're not familiar with that, that is a Game Boy Color game where the cartridge had a solar sensor in it, and you fought vampires using a gun that fired sunlight, and you'd recharge the gun by going outside and holding your Game Boy up to the sky so the solar sensor would pick up light and it would recharge your gun in the game. Which is a wild idea, especially for a console that didn't have a backlight. So, like, it was actually better to play it inside under, like, the lights in your home than, like, in direct sunlight. That is so cool. It's crazy. Like, I want to pick that one up at some point. I need to find a copy of that. That would be hilarious to stream, too, because it's like, okay, my gun's running out, guys. Sorry, I got a BRB. I got to run outside and hold up. Yeah. I'll open a window so, like, you can hear me as I run out to my front porch and yell, Boktai! And my neighbors all think I'm a weirdo. I'm gonna do that. I gotta do that someday. Come now, dear friend. Enough moping about. The situation isn't as hopeless as that. I'm quite certain the water supply is being managed by some very competent people. I have no doubt that they have a clever plan to get us out of this mess. Believe me, there's no cause for concern. The authorities are always very smart people who know exactly what they're doing. If it doesn't make sense to you, if you have better ideas, you should just shut up and don't make any waves. Terrible advice. Are you still coming over for tea? We've filled the basin. Nothing like a bit of swimming to chase the blues away. Don't worry, these people managing our water are very smart. I don't know, maybe they are. Maybe we're all wrong. Oh, there it is. All right. Oop, there we go. Octai the Sinister. Just to hear someone reference that game was like, all right, I'm in. Oh. Okay, we got the bugs. Oh. We're hooked into that, so we can jump. I feel so bad holding onto these bugs. Like, they must be incredibly strong. Oh gosh. All right. All right. Oh yeah. Kinda. That's right. Yeah, the guns that are function off his blood. But it'll be interesting to see. Whatever Hideo Kojima does, it at least is, like, creative and unique. Carry me home, Buggy. Oh, that's just... The physics there for that jump are not working. Okay. Oh, we're like stuck in the wall? Wait, we're out of rope? What is going on here? Ha! Ugh. Ooh. Ow. Sorry, bug. Hold on for us. Oop. Oof. All right. Oh. What are we doing here? Ooh, all right. Oh, I bet I could calling those. Those flies. Ugh. God. Oh, we can refill our stamina here. There we go. Right. Oh, I feel so sorry for these little bug guys. All right, try again. There we go. Oh, that freezes bugs for a second. Oh. Nope. Oh, gosh. All right. A rope is spinning. Come on, little guys. Come on. Ah, there we go. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Nope. No, 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 no. We're going back down and we're holding. Oh, no! Oh! I should have put a python there. I should have put one there. All right. Now we got a lot of bugs to climb. No! I didn't mean to push that one. Okay. Ooh, this is a tough one. Okay. Wait for more bugs. All right. Now, we put that there. We don't fall. Okay. These guys are gonna climb up here. Yeah, you. You. Holy moly. Huh? Oh, keep going. Oh, okay. Oh, we made it. Oh, secret? Oh, did we miss something? Oh, that's not a secret. That's the way we have to go because that's blocked. Okay. Just slide along here. Oh, thank you, camera. Exactly what I wanted is to pan down and see all the distance will fall. And actually, that is a cool view. That's great. All right. Ooh. Yeah. Oh. I guess we need to go back down. Oh, wait. That's the thing. That's the secret. And that'll grow back up. Ditch the rope. Oh, we got one of these. Very pretty. sure what those do. They're just there. They're just there to be found. They're very pretty, though. All right. Yep, yep, yep. Ah, okay. Continue onward and upward. Oh, I'm playing this game, and I'm kind of wishing I was playing comfy cozy in my living room. But also, the main thing is because like the use of color in this game, I've gotten the fancy like Philips Hue lights that change color, and I've got like an app that makes them change color to match the colors on my screen. And this game would be very pretty to play with those. I want to move at some point. Hopefully this year. I don't know. But when I do, I kind of want to set up somewhere with like a nice, I can have like a nice game room and have like my good TV, my gaming PC, and all of that stuff, and all my streaming stuff in like one room. And I can do some like streaming from the couch more often, you know? And just have like all that set up there instead of having like, you know, my streaming stuff in my home office and then the gaming PC out in the living room and the big TV and all that out in the living room. We'll see. It'll also be more useful for like VR stuff, which I would like to do some. Fly! Oh, these poor creatures. Shake it off, shake it off. Can we grab... Nope. Oh. Oh, no. Ah. Oh, wait, wait. Hold on. All right. Ah. Oh, that was a handhold, too. There we go. Get our stamina back. Complete more than 200 jumps or double jumps. Restore your stamina more than 50 times. Hey, we're achievers here. Look at that. All right, here we go. Climbing, climbing. Up we go. Into the sky. Ooh. There we go. Okay. One of these. Shake it out. Keep those hands limber. There you go. Rest here. There. And jump, jump. Nice. I'll take the right path. There we go. All right. Do, 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 do. Do, ba-dum, ba-dum, boom, boom, bop, bop, boom. Oh my goodness. Hold on. It's a jellyfish cave. Oh, this game is so pretty. Hmm. Right. Okay. Ah. Pop in here. Up, 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 up. Good, good, good. Very good. Ooh. We can throw two here. Yeah. Oh, look how pretty this game is. Right. We got to swing. Don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Ugh. A little more rope. Oh, there's some crashed boats down there too. Oh, we're going the wrong way. That's why. I gotta go down. I was reeling in the rope, not letting more out. Ah. Boy. Oh, we got it. All right. A little bit of python there, and I'll have to do that swing again. Grip strength of the gods. All right. Sorry, Ida. I have to go to the market. The water inlet is acting up again. Things are starting to get complicated. I really thought by holding back the water. I really thought that by holding back the water, but there's nothing to be done. The basins are empty. I think it's time for a more radical change. What would have happened if we'd let the water flow freely from the start? I'm boring you with my musings, but sometimes I get the feeling we've made a big mistake. There's a pier collapsing in the boatman's district. Do you think you can take care of it? Hey, Joe. Things are non-stop at the moment. I'll have to go fishing for a new team to shore it up. Issa's already over the two-pillar site. As for the other stuff, I don't know what to say. What's done is done. Alright, I'll pack up the supplies I need, and then I'm off for the boatman's district. Oh, wow. game is so pretty. Hey, big guy, hope you're well. You know, I still don't know what the thought of you perched above that base. I still don't like the thought of you perched above that basin. It's too big. You just aren't made for the open air. You'd be better off in our tunnels where it's cozier. You might have already heard, but Anne's barge is finally back on dry land. They can't drive it anymore, they say. But you should see them now. They've never been so busy. They're working at a SAR rescue center or some such thing, if you can believe it. Who'd want to save SARS, seriously? They always look so disgruntled, like they're judging us. But things haven't been easy for us, Anne, and they seem happy again. That's what matters. Your father played a song for you. It was beautiful. May the currents be kind to you, wherever they are. Go. Bum. Ooh, more bugs. Yeah, all right. I'm afraid to try and jump that last bit just because. All right. Very nice. Well, this is precarious. We are the water surveyors in the dark tunnels. We guide, clean, navigate rivers and streams. As the water called forth in the day and the sky can fill, nourish, cherish all living things. Where are we going with this? Oh, we are swinging. Whoa! Oh my! Oh, we're kind of stuck. Oh. Whoa! Ooh! Hope that was the right move. I often wonder what would have happened if the rain had returned. Would we still have met? Or would we have led parallel lives elsewhere, each of us unaware of the other's existence? As much as seeing the Great Basin dry up more with each sleep fills me with despair, I can't help be happy by your side. That's good. Whee! leave the basin. Okay, climb, climb, climb. Wink. These. Up. Where are we going here? Oh, left. Here. There we go. Yep. Not quite. All right. Oh, this way. There we go. Oh, close one. Oh. Hey! We got another horn. Oh. This game is gorgeous. Oh, I love it. Oh. ballast is so cute. Oh. Okay. We're looking at a... Oh, is this just a constant storm? Just winds. Oh, wow. Chapter 5, Mirage. Oh, wow. They got little, like, wind socks. Just... Oh, we got handholds. Oh, it's so cool. Everything's covered in, like, grass and, like... The direction and the distance of your jumps may be increased. Yes. Oh, I see that. Oh, we gotta rest. It's got like really good like physics and like interactivity and like AI for like where the hands move and like how the character's body moves and like where they're looking at. Oh, okay, I see. Wait for the wind. Yeah. So that's gonna be the thing in this level is gauging the direction of the wind and waiting for the right time to jump. Yeah. Rest. Wow. Right, another rest point here. Wow. This is just pure cliff wall. Just gotta wait for like rest points that are... Alright. On the side of the wall instead of like actual solid ground. Got a little solid ground up ahead. Attach there. Good. Oh, this isn't solid ground up ahead. Oh, I think we can circle around. There we go. Okay, good. Up, 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 up. Down there, but I don't think that goes anywhere. Oh, jeez. Rest a bit, and we got a moving windmill now. Oh, this game is beautiful. This is amazing. I'm gonna stay now the edge, and we're gonna get this spot here. Oh. Ah, gotcha. Oh, wow. Oh, we're running out of rope length? No, we're running out of rope, are we? Ah! Oh, jeez. Well, oh, we didn't lock into that? Oh, that's what happened. We didn't lock into the, rest point. Stop point there. Mhm. There we go. We took our rest, though. There we go. Now we should have enough rope. Rope, 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 rope. And now you know the Pope. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. This takes us here. Where do those go? And those look like secrets, so... Which way's the wind blowing? Yeah, we're not gonna get a wind that can take us that way, is it? Are we? It's all gonna be going... Yeah. Maybe those are for later? Or maybe we just don't use them. Dang, we got strong arms. Well, we got another checkpoint here, at least. Get our rope back. Bum, bum, bum. Bum. Oh, okay, this way. Okay, hold on. Maybe we want to go up. Huh. Nope. I think we're going this way. There we go. Ah. Wait. Wait. Ah. Got it. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Oh, there's something down there. Jump. In. Oh. Oh, ooh, come on. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. There we go. All right. We got that to get back. Ah. All right. We got some reading now. Oh, no. We got a shell. We got some listening. Cheering? Storm. Oh. Screaming. Alarm. Wow. Okay. Mhm. Oh. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. Lock a rope in there. Side here. Oh, okay. Our stamina drains faster when the wind is on us. We need shelter from it. I see. What's in here? Oh, lizard. Ooh. The Jusant continues to carry the ocean away. Last we heard, on the sun side, the temperature keeps on rising. Here, a storm is raging and doesn't seem to be letting up. Everything around us is coming to a standstill. Or maybe we've been at a standstill for too long. We won't be able to nest at the mill much longer, that I know. But we can't leave without putting up a fight. In the meantime, we've entrusted our little Ollie to my sibling. They're traveling downward with their family, like most of the other heights dwellers. Ole? Ole should be safe under the stone. I already miss my little sister's my little nestling's smile. We'll reach each other again when the clouds decide. We're going up and we're going higher into like sky people. They're using more metaphors for birds. Oh. Children are called nestlings and they're nesting. Oh. Okay. Oh, we missed a few. Dive in, swim, become. I am the source, the river and the ocean. You are my world. Dive in. That's a sound. Greetings. I waited for your craftspeople to arrive several sleeps ago, but they never landed. When can I expect you? We're patching things up as best we can, but the wind is carrying away everything in its path, and the roof won't hold out much longer. The situation is getting urgent. I hope this reply doesn't reach you too late. The relays have been malfunctioning recently. I apologize, but due to the storm, we are no longer able to travel to your altitude. The danger is too great. My only advice is to take shelter. An emergency shelter is being set up here for you heights dwellers. May rain fall on you and your loved ones. You have my full support. There's the storms are windstorms, not thunderstorms and rainstorms. Alright, the crevasse. Go. Catch our breath. Anchor ourselves. I'd have to start timing our climbs between the gusts of wind. Oh, wow. What that sound is. Careful. We should give our ballast a little love and gratitude because he's been helping us out so much. Look at the little guy. Hello. Say hi. Give him a bounce. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, something down below. Oh. Ah, another one. That is a ballast. A giant one. That's the last one. In the clouds, I lose my way, wandering through valleys of icy gray. In the clouds, the water watches me stray. Will I find my love again one day? This game is so good. Beck was right. The water creatures were incredible. Huge. So ballasts are real after all. It was their song I'd hear sometimes between gusts of wind. We only just caught a glimpse of them, but once we did, nothing else mattered. Everyone went quiet, watching them suddenly disappear into the storm. For a long time, no one moved a muscle. Arlo shook his head, staring into space. For a moment, he looked like he'd lost his bearings, same as the rest of us. After the astonishment came the feverish preparations. Around me, the rope team got moving, sharpening their weapons and scanning the clouds. We needed to capture at least one of those flying water tanks. Even Soul ended up grabbing a harpoon. What a hope do we have of bringing water back? He sounded almost apologetic, but I'm the one who was sorry. No, not the ballast. But now we know what that sound is. Oh, hello. Every sleep I tried to convince Arlo, Saul, and the others to stay. Even threw their harpoons away, at least the ones I could reach, but they were so determined to catch the sky giant and return with its water, to go back to the way life was before. The way life was before was what brought us here. They ventured into the storm to hunt and never returned. I waited for them a long time, lost at sea. I grieved for them. Who else but me? They may be gone, but I treasure their memory. I still remember Nice's advice, Saul's laugh, Arlo's furrowed brow. Sometimes my thoughts turn to my parents, to Eam and Gal and Met. I wonder where they are and where they're going. Their thoughts drift up here sometimes. They live within me too. At first I kept track of my harvest, but as time went by I ended up losing track. To survive I became an earth scratcher too. What would you make of that, Becca? I'm probably doing it all wrong, but things are growing. Not bad for a girl from low tide. Note to self, I'll have to divide up my garden beds if I want to have enough hardtack for the cycles to come. I don't know when I decided to stay up in the crow's nest. It just happened. I'm happy here. I wish I could talk to young Bianca who left low tide. Woman never thought of leaving, moving. Too impatient for a stationary world. She'd probably find this quite ironic. But this climb, already so long ago now, taught me to live in the present moment. It took me a while, but I finally put down roots. With each passing sleep, I understand it more clearly. The tower needs me. It needs us all. It needs us to change. And if we have to change our way of being, might as well start here. I never belonged in low tide. A lighthouse keeper in an oceanless world. But since I met the ballast, I felt like I found something I didn't know I'd lost. A fragile link to something bigger than myself. A mutual respect. I'm nothing compared to these water giants who swim through the storm. But they look at me with interest and curiosity. They watch me when I carve my scraps of wood, when I bring in the harvest, when I write, as if to learn or to remember. I want to stay here in case someone else is crazy enough to try and find them. They watch over me, and I watch over them in turn. As the ballast draw near, the cliffs wake. Even I feel like I stand taller and feel lighter, more alert, younger even. These arthritic joints have cracked for a long time now, but you get the idea. I wonder how long the ballasts have kept me company in my Spartan existence. They've eventually left one by one. I know they're out there somewhere, though. One of them stayed. It comes to see me from time to time, like it's watching over me. We watch each other grow older. We go about our business knowing each other's there. And that's enough. It gives me someone to talk to. I'm happy. Where I'm meant to be. Where I need to be now. Bianca. Ballast? Hello? Oh, wow. There's just a full rope here. The wind. The wind blowing down? We got handholds here. Oh no, gotta get to this. Ugh. Got it. Gotta try and go in between. Oh no. Get into that crevasse. Try and get some shelter. Ugh. Oh, we're up. We are out of rope. Oh. Oh, hold on. He's got a little thing for the rope, so at some point they must have lived in harmony with the people. Oh. Up and down. All right. Oh my goodness. Okay. We can put pythons on like little bits of debris on him. Oh. Oh, we gotta really relax for a bit. Oh, wow. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, little friend, go back in your shell. It's cold. No. Chapter 6. Syzygy? Oh, this game is so beautiful. Oh no, no, no! No! This game's gonna make me cry! He doesn't sing anymore. He just gives a little whimper. You can't do this to me. Hold on, little guy. Oh, we can't. Okay. Got it. Okay. Right. It's broken. Yeah, we gotta go back outside. I don't think we're supposed to light up all of them, are we? So many. Ah. Ah, come on. You got this, you got this. Ugh. Nope. Nope. Right. Back this way. Nope. Come on. Oh. Check it out, check it out. Okay. Okay, alright. Nope. Gotta jump to the right. To the left. And now to the right. Should take us to this next hole. light these up. Okay. Oh, careful. Can I grab onto those? Those are just lights. I can't grab onto them. Right. Oh, come on. Right, those light up. Oh, we're almost there. Okay, okay. Keep moving, keep moving. Up. All right, all right. Okay. Grab this one. Okay, no jump needed. Okay. Wait, in here, we gotta keep going. Again, go this way. Ah. Mhm. Okay, keep going. Going, keep going, keep going. We're up here. What's here? Okay. All right. Oh, little guy. Oh, come on. I'm waking them up. guy. Oh, it's fine. Oh, oh, he's going home. Oh. The game is beautiful. I'm not crying, you're crying. Wow. That was a beautiful game. I needed that. I was just having such a day and feeling I needed something beautiful, relaxing, not particularly super challenging, but like, yeah, something human, you know? Mm-hmm. Special things that the baby's born during production, the production pets. Oh, that's cute. Oh, this was made in Unreal, huh? Cool. Oh, thank you for climbing. Oh, wow. So yeah, we got continue new game. Chapters, day mark. Oh, cool. It shows us what we missed. All the letters. Got most of Bianca's notes. Like the white sand at the start of the game parallels the snow at the end. This is when I'm gonna sit down on some quiet nights and play, I think, for myself and get the rest of the notes and stuff that I missed. Oh, this game is beautiful. I love this. This is so amazing. I just want to sit and listen to this music for a bit. And I'm gonna call it a night here. Um, I think this is already like maybe one of my favorite games this year. This was beautiful. I love it. But yeah, I'm gonna have to call it here. Thank you so much to everyone watching. For everyone watched the VODs, everyone shows up and chats, and it all means so much to me. Thank you, and take care, everyone. I will see you next time. Bye bye.